It began as a feeling, a hunch, a mother's intuition, if you will. Something was just not quite right. Something was wrong. My perfect and beautiful daughter wasn't learning at the same pace that her older brother had, and I was concerned. I reasoned with myself that he was quite a bright child, very verbal from an early age, with a memory like an elephant, so maybe this was normal. But my heart would not let my mind settle on that. Something was just not quite right. The emotions that a parent encounters when faced with the possibility that something is wrong with their child range from pure terror to what did I do wrong, and finally, to how can we fix this? One possibility that I thankfully never considered was ignoring the problem. If I had, I don't know where we would be today, but I can assure you that we would be far behind where we are now, and Sarah Ashley certainly would have suffered from it. Like many of you here tonight, asking these questions that came from what I can only call a gut feeling marked the beginning of our journey. And as I stand here speaking to you, I can say with all certainty that one of the best things about this experience are the blessings that we have found at the Bedford School. 7 years ago, our daughter Sarah Ashley began her education journey. By age 5, it was obvious that something was not working for her in our local public school. Through a process of testing, she was determined to have ADHD and an expressive language disability. Later, she was also determined to have dyslexia. As she entered kindergarten, a program was developed for her, and her progress was monitored. She received an IEP. We had meetings with her teacher, principal, social worker, and neuropsychologist on a quarterly basis. This was teamwork at its best. However, the end of the school year proved that this solution was not working for Sarah Ashley. She failed to meet the requirements necessary to be promoted to the first grade. The realization that Sarah Ashley's needs were not being met by our public school system, despite everyone's best efforts, was disheartening to say the least. Where is a parent to turn when the best laid plans still don't work? My husband Rob and I began searching for other options. We knew that Sarah Ashley was capable of learning. We just had to find the right environment for her. The process of searching for a school for her led us up the road 30 miles to the Bedford School. As I gathered all of the testing paperwork and school samples, I felt as if we were preparing for a college interview, and I prayed for God to clearly show us His plan for our daughter. Thankfully, the visit was a tremendous success. Dr. Box interviewed us, and we were immediately put at ease. She examined Sarah Ashley's paperwork and told us that Sarah Ashley was a perfect candidate for the school. Honestly, I didn't know whether to be relieved or to cry. I hoped we had found the right place for our child, and I fervently prayed for her success. Rob and I were happy to learn that the school offered a 4-week summer camp for any student needing an educational boost. This gave us the opportunity for a trial run. We decided to send Sarah Ashley to the camp. If she did well, we would consider enrolling her there for the next year. Over the next 4 weeks, our eyes were opened to Sarah Ashley's unlimited capacity to learn. At the summer camp, she went from counting to 11 to learning to count to 100. She went from knowing 12 letters and 8 of their sounds to knowing all 26 letters and all of their sounds. And she learned to write fluently in cursive, all in one 4-week camp session. We were thrilled with the instruction and with her progress, and we quickly enrolled her in the school. Our experiences over the past 5 years here at the Bedford School continue to show us what a special place Bedford is, and how instrumental the school is to the success of our child. We have watched her go from a quiet and unsure young girl to a confident and outgoing young lady. As a testament to the love and support she has received here, she recently wrote an award-winning essay describing why Bedford is the best school for her. In her own words, she explains, "Bedford is the best school for me because it helps me learn my best. I had trouble learning at my other school because I didn't understand the instructions. When I got to Squirrel Hollow and met my teachers, they made me feel comfortable, and they taught me in ways so that I could understand. If I did not understand something, my teachers would explain it in many different ways until I got it. And when I got it, I smiled, and so did the teacher. At Bedford, Sarah Ashley has created strong friendships with her peers and deep connections with her teachers and the school administration. Her confidence is high, and most importantly, as you saw in the video, I told you in the video, she will tell you that proudly that she has dyslexia and ADHD, but that these differences are a gift and not a curse, because if she didn't have them, she couldn't go to her school, and she loves her school. As a parent here at Bedford, the network of educators and other parents provide incredible emotional and professional support. It is hard not to get choked up when I talk about the impact that this school has had on our lives. We asked for God's help to find the right place for Sarah Ashley, and faithfully He showed us. Our journey with our daughter may sound a lot like yours, and I consider us to be the very lucky ones. However, our experiences here do not come without a price. Attending private school is not inexpensive, and it is considered a luxury to most. But those who have learning disabilities, for them it is a true necessity. It is estimated that 1 out of every 8 students has a learning disability. For these students who cannot afford to attend a private school like the Bedford School, this can lead to years of struggle, a crushed self-esteem, and a disappointing future. But you can help. As part of the Bedford School's commitment to maximizing a student's potential in order to maximize their success, the school gives us the opportunity to make things happen. This scholarship program is for students who have learning differences and may not be able to afford private school tuition. Students who receive these scholarships may be new to the school, or they may even be current students who would be able to attend from one year to the next without financial help. On your table, there are cards that say, "Make things happen." This is for Bedford's Scholarship Fund. If you can contribute, please fill out the card. You can turn it in at checkout or put it in the basket on the corner of the stage. The Bedford School truly is a life-changing experience. The transformation that our children make here is what parents can expect when they find the school that best meets their child's needs. A school that serves their strengths and their weaknesses, helps them reach their full potential, prepares them to be successful and productive citizens, and encourages them to help others along the way as they have been helped. As my very special daughter Sarah Ashley said in her winning essay, "Bedford is the best school I could ever ask for." Tonight, we also have a special gift for Dr. Box. In January of this year, we were honored to go to the Georgia School Choice Rally, where Sarah Ashley was honored for her essay, and I was there to speak on the Georgia Special Needs Scholarship. And we met with our state legislator, Lynn Smith. Lynn is a friend of ours and a neighbor, and in honor of the Bedford School, she had a flag, the state flag of Georgia, flown over the state capitol on January the 31st. And there's a certificate that goes along with it that says that it was flown in honor of the Bedford School in recognition of their ability to maximize the potential of students to develop foundations for success in lives and education. So, that's for you.